Hello everybody. So today I want to do a sit and sniff and share with you 6 really gorgeous wax bars. We have got Berry Blessed, we have got Orchard Sunrise, Winterberry Apple Tea, really big seller. We've got Huckleberry Hideaway, we've got Black Raspberry Vanilla, another massive seller, and we've got Hug in a Mug, again really popular bar. So I'm going to sniff these. I'm going to let you know what I think, and then you can let me know in the comments if you want to, if you've tried them and what you think. So Berry Blessed, this is a really lovely bar. I have actually smelt this before. Oh, it is lovely. Yeah, it's really lovely. So this basically is, it's got like a really deep sense of like soft vanilla. So that's what comes through as like the base note. And it's got cranberry, that really fresh berry, and it's got sugar. So it's got like a sweetness to it. So it's very berry-like, but it's warm and cozy and sweet. So I love that one, Berry Blessed. And I would probably warm this bar in the daytime actually. Obviously you can warm them whenever you like, but this would be one that I would choose for a daytime fragrance. I actually think the berry is quite uplifting, so really like that one. Okay, the next one is Orchard Sunrise. Now this just is perfect for the time of the year that we're in currently, which is autumn, if you're watching this at the time of release. Oh, it just smells, it smells like many years ago when I was a child, very long time ago, there was a farm at the bottom of the lane, and they had an apple orchard, and we used to go picking apples and stuff like that, and it reminds me of the old-fashioned wicker baskets. It reminds me of the trees, it reminds me of the autumn kind of scent that's in the air. Really lovely. So you've got really crisp apples that are perfectly ripe, that are ready to be munched. You've got that autumnal scent that kind of comes from clove. It's not overpowering clove. You wouldn't smell this and go, oh my god, that's clove. But it gives that warmth, that richness, and it kind of brings everything together. I really love that. Highly recommend Orchard Sunrise for an autumnal wax bar. Love that, love that. Winterberry Apple Tea, super popular. One of my biggest selling bars last autumn actually. Let me have a little sniff. Oh, I do love it. It always reminds me, and it doesn't have these fragrances in it, but it reminds me a little bit of marzipan. And it doesn't have any of those notes in here at all, but it just reminds me personally of marzipan. But it's like a herbal tea is the best way I would describe it. So if you imagine a glass mug, you know those glass mugs that you can see through, and you've got your herbal tea in there, and it's all steaming, it's all hot, and it's got that kind of, it's got the herbal tea, but it's got like a cranberry and apple herbal tea, and you can imagine for sweetness to stir in like a spoon of honey. Oh, it's lovely. 100% perfect for any time really between sort of September, when it starts to get cold, and we, you know, that hot cup of tea really kind of warms you up, and you kind of know you're going into autumn winter, all the way through to a really cold, snowy January day, and having that herbal tea to uplift you and to make you feel all cozy. I love that one, absolutely love that one. Huckleberry Hideaway, I just love the name. I just love the name, Huckleberry Hideaway. Right, let's have a little sniff. I'm going to say it's lovely because, you know what, I'm addicted. I will be honest, if I don't like one, I will tell you I don't like it. But it is rare, okay? It is rare. Okay, this just takes me up a mountain with loads of trees, winter time, into the woods, and it's cold, and there's little winter flowers. I know it's got violet in it. I don't know whether violet, the flower violet, is synonymous with like winter time or springtime, but it's got that violet kick to it, and it's crisp, and it's fruity, and it's mountainous, and it kind of transports you quite literally to what it says, Hideaway. You can imagine, you know, sitting in a log cabin with a cup of tea up a mountain, breathing in the mountain air. It's fresh, it's fruity, but it's got that floral kick to it. Oh, I love it. Really, really recommend you trying that one, especially if you love to be transported somewhere. You know what, you know, when fragrance takes you on a journey, fragrance isn't just, oh yeah, that smells nice. It takes you on a journey. It evokes memories, doesn't it? It kind of puts you in a certain mood, into a certain place. Love it, love it. Okay, Black Raspberry Vanilla, one of the all-time top-selling wax bars in the UK. Oh, you can see why. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, Black Raspberry Vanilla. Obviously, it's fruity. It's got raspberries. And you can smell that, but it's kind of a deeper raspberry. It's got more depth to that fruit. It's not a zesty fruit. It's a real rich raspberry, okay? And it's kind of got the warmth that comes through it is vanilla. And it's, you wouldn't know it's vanilla. It doesn't smell vanilla-y, but it smells creamy and luxurious, if that makes sense. You know, like when you cook a fruits of the forest strudel in autumn, and you put like custard, vanilla custard with it, you don't necessarily get vanilla, and you don't necessarily get the berries, but the mixture is just lovely, and that is just lovely. Highly recommend that one if you haven't tried it, but if you love Scentsy, it wouldn't surprise me if you have tried that wax bar. Okay, last one is Hug in a Mug. I mean, hello, isn't the name fantastic? I love the name, Hug in a Mug, and it absolutely is. Oh, it smells edible. Don't eat it because it's not edible, but it smells edible. To me, it smells like a really nice coffee shop. And many years ago I worked in a coffee shop, and that's probably why it kind of reminds me, again, scent evokes emotion and memories, and it reminds me of a coffee shop that I used to work in when I was a teenager, and it was a small little coffee shop that I worked in, and it was always filled with coffee going off, hot chocolates, teas, lots of cakes, that kind of thing, and this has definitely got like a hint of cookie dough. It's got a hint of hot chocolate. What else has it got in there? It's nutty. It's got it's a little bit like a very famous spread, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's got that kind of yummy scrumminess. So it's everything. It's the whole kind of coffee shop experience of having a hot chocolate and having maybe a hazelnut cookie dough kind of dessert cake, something like that. Really lovely. I would probably put this as a daytime fragrance, but because if I warmed this in the evening after my dinner, I would want to eat something. But really nice. So hope you enjoyed those. So Hug in a Mug, highly recommend. I highly recommend all of them. Black Raspberry Vanilla, Huckleberry Hideaway, sounds gorgeous, Winterberry Apple Tea, Orchard Sunrise, and Very Blessed. There we go. So with Scentsy, if you do like all of those, if you think, actually, do you know what, they sound amazing, I want to try them all, if you go onto my website, www.hollingdales.scentsy.co.uk, if you go into bundle and save or combine and save, I can never remember what it's called, you can actually build your 6-pack And when you build a 6-pack, you actually only pay for 5 of the bars and you get the 6th one completely free. So you could actually buy all of them for just $36.25 instead of buying them all individually for $43.25, I think it is. Not good with maths. So yeah, so if you buy 5, you get your 6th completely free. So that's a bit of a bargain. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. And obviously there's lots of other videos that you're welcome to go back and have a little look at too. Have an amazing day. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Speak to you soon.